Hello everybody, my name's Cassie, as you should know by now, and today I'm here to talk to you about November. Believe it or not, November is already here. Halloween has passed, we got all our free candy, everybody has taken their decorations left down, but what is left for November? What does November even mean? There's Thanksgiving at the end of the month, and then Black Friday, which everybody fights over stuff. And then there's Election Day, which will doom our country. But never mind that. I am here to tell you what November means. November means more time to read books. And what books, you might ask, Cassie? Well, I am here to tell you because this is my November TBR. And for those of you who don't know what TBR stands for because you're new to BookTube or you just don't read a book, shame on you. TBR stands for To Be Read. So now that that's out of the way, let's figure out what's Cassie reading this month. First book I have to read this month is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, so it should be interesting. And so anyway, it's about this girl named Farah who one day kills this wolf who was actually a fairy in disguise. And so then this fairy shows up at her doorstep saying, hey, you gotta come with me or die as payment for killing this fairy. And so she goes with them, and where they go is to the fairy realm, and she has to adjust to living in the fairy realm because it's a lot fancier than what she's been used to living for a while. And she also finds out there's more to what she thought there would be in the fairy realm, and she has to figure out what she's gonna do with that. And so far I'm on page 92, and I actually find this book really interesting, and this is my first time reading Sarah J. Maas, and so I hope it will turn out good because I heard she's a really good author. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. So now that book 1's out of the way, let's go on to book 2. Secondly, I have another Sarah J. Maas book, and that is A Throne of Glass. I have heard this series is really popular, so I decided to pick it up and read it. And so far with A Court of Thorns and Roses, I am really happy with what I have read so far, and so I'm excited to see what this book brings me. And so anyway, it sounds like this book is about an assassin named Selena who has to enter in this assassins tournament, and she has to come out on top. And then there's it sounds like drama and drama and drama. I don't know how else to explain it, but I don't want to read this because what kind of book person would I be if I read that? I just don't want to read it. But anyway, this book looks really good, and so I am looking forward to reading it. And so, yeah, hopefully it will be as good as I'm hearing. So let's move on to book 3. Next up, I have Fragile Eternity by Melissa Marr. And this is the 3rd book in the Wicked Lovely series. And so far, this series has been pretty interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes, especially since I've read the summaries for the books after this book, and those summaries made me really want to read this, so hopefully I can finally get to this series this month. And so anyway, this book is going to focus on Aslan and Seth, and basically a majority of the summary is adjusting. Aslan is adjusting to being the Summer Queen, and Seth is to being the boyfriend of the Summer Queen. All very fun. And then at the very last paragraph of the summary, it says, danger is approaching, and we all know from Ink Exchange that Niall has become the new Dark King. And so that's going to be interesting how it plays out, because friends, now enemies, very fun. Yeah, and I really hope I can get through this, and I will get through it as long as I don't request any popular books from the library, because I gotta get through the popular books first, because they have to be returned first. It's also why I'm struggling to finally get to reading The Beauty of Darkness, because I own my own copy and I have no deadline to read it, but I should, because it's signed and it's been sitting on my shelf since August and I want to see how it plays out, but once again, no deadline, which is a problem for me. So anyway, I am looking forward to reading this book, and hopefully I can get through it and enjoy it enough to finish the rest of the series. So yeah, let's move on to book 4. We have The Flame Never Dies by Rachel Vincent. Now, as you know, the Rachel Vincent has become one of my favorite authors over the past couple of months because of her lovely little series, the Soul Screamer series. I love it very much, as you all should know, and I have also read the first book of this series, which is called The Stars Never Rise, and I enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to seeing where she goes with this. And also, I just want to read more of her works because the Soul Screamer series was so lovely. So anyway, this book is about Nina Kane, and by now she knows she is an exorcist and that the entire church who runs the world is ruled by demons. Demons are all very, very fun, aren't they? So anyway, Nina and her sister and her friends are on the run from the church because they don't want real exorcists to be around, because exorcists are bad for demons. And so they find this town that's completely run by demons, and it's a big red flag for them. And I'm just like, I'm not really understanding that, because the church is run by demons. What's the difference of a town being run by demons? I mean, it's the same thing. And then there's also the problem of Mulaney's pregnancy, what to do with the soulless unborn baby. And as you know, if you have read my The Stars Never Rise video, I have some crazy theories about the soul for Mulaney's baby. So yeah, very fun. If you want to check out my book review for the first book of the series, it is linked down below. I hope you will watch it. I always enjoy your feedback and comments. So yeah, anyway, I am looking forward to reading this book and seeing what Rachel Vincent does with this world. So yeah, that's really all I have for this month, but there are a lot of new books coming out this November. We got Shadowhunters Academy by Cassandra Clare and Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I plan on going to buy those books because I love those two authors. And so hopefully I'll get to reading those sometime soon. I hope to read them by the end of the year at some point. I have to stop requesting books from the library, but who knows what will happen once I finish the Sarah J. Maas books. So yeah, very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, feedback and comments are very important. If you would comment, I would appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys are reading this month. I always want to know. And if you have any suggestions for me, please tell me. This was Cassie. Bye!